Welcome to Popternative, where we dive into topical discussions from the worlds of pop culture, social media, and sports. Here is your host, Peter Remoliotis, aka PD Beats.
Bill,
Alternative, dude. I love it.
Thank you. Welcome to the show. It's an honor and privilege to speak with you. Thank you so much for your time.
Oh, please, man. Thank you for saying nice stuff right off the bat. I'm ready. I just pounded some coffee. I'm ready.
All right. Well, here's the thing. I love this show so much. And one of my favorite things about the show, Ensemble Cast, but in comedy, there's always been Ensemble Cast. And you wrote some of the best shows with Ensemble Cast. All these characters cross paths and like have heart-to-hearts with each other, which is what I really love. Was that part of the plan early on with this show as well?
Yeah, look, the only weird thing that made us worried in the writer's room, we cast Harrison Ford and Jason Segel first. And if either of those two, and Jason was one of the writers, if either of those two said, we want the show to be a two-hander and it to be all of us all the time, that's what you'd be watching. But they both said we want to be in an ensemble and every character has an arc. And for me, the coolest thing is because streaming television has kind of become this independent film model where you base it around a huge piece of talent. But this show, because of Harrison and Jason's generosity, whether it's Lukita Maxwell who plays Alice or Luke Tennie who plays Sean, to see these young kids that are still probably not that familiar to people have scenes with Jessica Williams and my wife and Harrison and Jason, and they're killing it too. That's part of the fun for me, man.
It's so awesome. Bill Lawrence is a storyteller. That's what you do. That is basically what you do. You're a storyteller, sir. Is the best thing about being a storyteller diving into all these different worlds of Shrinking, Ted Lasso, Scrubs? Is that the best part about it, Bill?
Yeah, look, I would do this for free, man. It's like being paid to play sports. The best part about it, second place, is watching actors and actresses elevate your material past. I used to write like B- jokes on Spin City, and Michael J. Fox would make him an A+ joke, and you'd be like, "This is the dream." But I got to tell you, man, just so people know, first place is for me is sitting at a table with 10 young men and women, some the age of my children, and the only difference being that my children don't like talking to me and that these people are paid to talk to me, so they have to engage with me. But sitting around a table, and you get to feel relevant and young because it's people like yourself that love TV, love movies, and spend all day telling stories from their lives, giving you different viewpoints. If I was trying to write the voice of either of those two kids or even Jessica Williams' character as a Black female therapist in a world mostly populated by pasty white guys like me, it'd be so inauthentic. That's the fun, dude. Shooting the shit around the writer's table. It's such a blast.
And I can't wait for people to see the show in the new year, January 27th, premiering on Apple TV Plus, Shrinking. Bill, thank you so much for your time. It was so great chatting with you.
Hey, anytime, man. I can tell you're a crazy TV fan. I am too. You ever want to talk about stuff that's not my
I've interviewed tons of your cast from Ted Lasso. Shout out to Mojri Lamour and Tohib, everyone. So absolutely.
So, dude, hit me up. And guy's name is David Mortimer. He's my publicist. I'll talk to you about anything. Doesn't even have to be my shows, okay?
Thank you so much, Bill. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for being cool, man. I appreciate you.
Thank you for tuning in to Popternative. Make sure to check out our past episodes of Popternative on YouTube. Be sure to like Popternative on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
This has been an Autograph Communications production.